Three,
Hey
two,
guys,
one,
this
go.
hey guys, this is Arpan from Red Army Kolkata, and those who just saw me 1 hour back, yeah, I am back again. This is I don't think you guys have any work to do, and neither do I. So today, again, we are gonna speak about the match that we are gonna play, the preview of the match this Saturday, and we I have with me Neerav from Kolhapur. Thank you, Neerav, for joining me, and we're gonna
Thanks,
host
Arpan.
together. Yeah, we are gonna host Nick Culkin, former Manchester United goalkeeper. I don't think he needs an introduction. Hello, Nick. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Nice to speak to you again.
Yeah, it's amazing. So how we've been? Like last time we met, you guys were having a like tremendous party, and you bumped your head on ceiling.
Yeah, I've recovered from that. I've recovered from that now.
No
Yeah,
concussion though.
yeah. But yeah, had a good day, mate. Yeah, so look forward to the next one, probably in 12 months' time. Can't do that. Can't do it every week.
Cannot do it every week. Cannot do it. So yeah. So the viewers who did not watch the last video, who were not live because we were just doing it live on Instagram. So I would ask Nick to repeat the duck story to begin with, because trust me, just hold your horses. This is an amazing story. This is an amazing story. Nick, please, just another time, just once more.
So you want to hear? You want to hear that story again?
Yeah,
Yeah, we all want actually.
With the duck story.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want
like,
to
actually, I haven't heard, so I would actually love to hear it.
So I was playing in a Man United reserve game at Goodison Park. I'm actually playing tonight, Everton. It was 0-0, and I've come out to collect a ball, which I did very well, and all of a sudden a duck
Yeah.
flew past my head and straight into the net and got stuck. So I've gone to try and rescue this duck that was tangled up in the net, and the duck bit me. I jumped a mile, and then Chris Casper, who was playing at the time, the centre half, Chris Casper, who's at Salford now, he had to come and help me, and he had to get the duck, and he rescued the duck. So, and
That's a hell of a story.
yeah, it ended up being on a quiz show, which is quite popular in the UK, called Question of Sport. It ended up actually being on that, so it's a little bit of a claim to fame. But I have got the footage somewhere, and I will dig out and send you it.
Yeah, you send it out, and we're gonna.
Yeah, it's very, very funny.
It's very, very funny. I love to hear it. It's amazing. Yeah. And sorry. I'm laughing at your expense, but I
No,
need
it's okay, mate. No, it's hilarious. No, it's fine. It's fine.
it's really hilarious. Since then, after that, now I need to end the story there, somewhere, bury the story. So after that, Nick has been eating roasted ducks. He has never gone close to ducks, and he has just been roasting the ducks. That's all he's been doing.
I just have crispy duck now. Yeah, it's lovely.
yeah, and great again. And so yeah, now let's come back to the serious stuff. So this week, actually, we are hosting Crystal Palace to start off our campaign. How do you feel?
I feel very confident for the opening game. Can't see there being much of a problem at all. Should start with a good 3 points and a few goals, and get off to a good start and hit the ground running.
Yeah, and Neerav, do you have anything to ask? Because you told me that.
So, Nick, you have seen how we have done in the transfer window. So, what are your expectations from United in this season?
Okay. My expectations for Man United. Hoping top four. Should be top four.
Okay.
Should be
But
top
that's
four.
not enough.
It's not enough. You're right.
Yeah.
Good, very good. Obviously, we've always competed at the top, number one spot, number 1 and 2. But we were still a little bit in transition. Could still do with a couple more signings for me, some big names. Unfortunately, they've not come in yet. I do think Ollie's got his eye on a couple of players that he wants to bring in. Hopefully, he does. But being realistic, I think, and hoping for a top 4 finish.
So Nick, according to you, which could be our realistic signings? Actually, there's only 1 month remaining for the transfer window to be closed.
Not a lot of time to complete now. Yeah, so
what would be your realistic targets?
Well, there's been a lot of talk with Sancho, hasn't there? I'd love to see him come.
What do you think about the transfer? Will it go through or not?
The what? Sorry.
The transfer will go through or not?
I hope so. Yeah, I do hope so. But they're cutting it fine now, and it's been going on a long time. This, so I'm not holding. I'm not very hopeful, to be fair. But you never know. You never know, do you?
Yeah, actually, the transfer is taking a lot of toll on our mental health.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do need a couple of signings to compete with the likes of Man City and Liverpool. Hopefully, they do get them in. If they do get them in, then they can compete with them. If not, then yeah, hopefully top 4 finish, so they guarantee the Champions League football next year.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, I would like to pitch in with some idea. Like, imagine this transfer window, and we Man United fans are expecting for a top 4 finish at best. Suppose Roy Keane overhears this conversation, or what would the scene be like?
What if Roy Keane said what? If Roy Keane what? Say again.
Overheard this conversation that Man United are aspiring for a top 4 finish.
Roy Keane will be fuming at this. He would not. He would not be happy at all, would he? Saying top 4, because he always competed to win. Well, he won leagues, so that was his nature, and that was the team's nature, and the club's DNA. Winning titles, that's what they did. But unfortunately, it's not. It's changed a little bit since Sir Alex left, hasn't it? So I'm sure one day they will get back to competing and winning titles, but without a doubt. Like I said, it's in the club's DNA, so they will get back competing and winning titles soon, and trophies. But they do need to do it sooner rather than later, because the fans are wanting it.
Exactly. Now, like you mentioned, the club's DNA. You have been in that club's DNA. You have shared that club's DNA. So
That's right.
How does it actually feel to be a part of the club? How does it actually practicing, training day in day out? We were speaking to Mick Clegg the other day. I think he joined Man United in 2000, and he said that the club is amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. So I would like to ask you about how did you feel? How did it actually feel?
It was amazing. It was just we were guided under Sir Alex, weren't we? So we were straight away. We had that winning mentality, and we knew the club's history. We knew what the club and the fans expected, and there was no other choice but to win, and to win well. That was in throughout from the first team to reserves to the youth teams. It was throughout the club a winning mentality, with nothing less than that, and 9 times out of 10 we won at every level, at reserve level, at the youth team level. We won trophies throughout my career there. Anyway, when I was there 7 years, I won countless leagues in the youth teams and trophies and stuff like that. So having that winning mentality is a good habit. But if you lose that winning mentality, it's tough to get back, So exactly, they will get that back sooner rather than later. Because, like I said, Ollie's been involved at the same time as me,
Yes,
same era,
exactly.
so he knows what it's all about as well. So he will get it back.
So just on that point, winning mentality. That final, 1998-99 treble.
Which one? Which final?
Champions League final.
Champions League treble final.
So treble final, we were so we were trailing 1-0 against Bayern Munich. What was the bench like, and how did the guys actually feel? Did you guys have that belief in you guys that okay, that winning
Always.
mentality was still there?
Always. If there's time left on that clock, we've always got a chance. That was all. That's what Sir Alex put into us. So never give up mentality. You've always got a chance. There was a couple of minutes left. We needed a goal to take it to extra time. Luckily, we got 2. So, but it didn't surprise me one bit that we won that game in the end. We actually played quite well, to be honest. It was a great game, wasn't it? And deserved to win it in the end.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was amazing.
So Nick,
Yeah.
actually, I'm a very big time Roy Keane fan. So you must be knowing about the captain's finest hour, the semi-final against Juventus. So you must have witnessed it very closely. So actually, I would like to hear more about it. That performance, that specific performance, Roy Keane against Juventus.
When it's called the header.
We call that captain's finest hour.
Do you think so? Yeah, one of his best games.
Yeah.
I do think that was one of his best games for Man United. Proper leader.
Would you like to describe in briefly or so?
Describe Roy Keane.
Yeah, how the performance was, how his impact on dressing room.
Well,
you wouldn't mess with him, would you? Because you just
not if I want my contact.
A massively respected player in the dressing room, a leader and winner throughout. And that game, he knew our backs were against the wall, and he just grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and just led by example.
I'm just imagining the game to be a man and Roy Keane holding the man by the scruff of his neck and listen, man, you are my dinner tonight.
So his performance was dragging other players' performances up. So it was raising all the players' performance levels from the way he was just leading, the pace that he was playing, the tackles he was winning. It was a phenomenal captain's performance, and thoroughly deserved that victory in the end. It was, for me, it was his best game for Man United by far. Inspirational.
Inspirational is the word we use for Roy Keane, though. Inspirational. So another inspirational personality in that Man United team has been Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He has gotten so many crucial goals at so many crucial times. Every time he got the ball, you feel that okay, anything can happen right now. So Ole is on the ball. So right now he's at the wheel. Now the ball has changed. Now he's at the wheel, and there is a lot of positivity around the club. We are the fans. We as fans, we think that there is a lot of positivity in the club. But when you look at the team that is playing after Bruno Fernandes signed, and when you look at the team that played with you, do you find any similarity in any character? The leader, maybe the scorer, maybe something that might click that you see will actually help Ole turn the wheel again?
Good question. Do I see similarities in the team and players? I don't see as many characters in this current team than there was in the treble winning team at the minute. The 99 squad was a lot stronger than the current squad, hence that's why they need more signings. But again, the game's changed as well. The players have changed. The whole football game has changed. It's not like it was in the 90s and early 2000s. But yeah, I'd like to see more character in the current team. A little bit more aggression, controlled aggression. But I've got every confidence in Ole getting it right. He's not rushing into signings. The signings that he's brought in have been great. he's building slow, but from where it was a couple of years ago before he took over, it's 100% better, isn't it?
It is. And Neerav, do you have any questions?
So Nick, you have been a goalkeeper yourself, your professional career, right?
Yeah.
So, what are your opinions on De Gea and Henderson situation? Like we know, it's actually very complicated situation, right?
That's another good question. Interesting. There's going to be an interesting one this season. Because Henderson's come back from Sheffield United, yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Came back
So
from
he's
loan, yeah.
back. So he's been playing every week at Sheffield United, week in, week out. So why would he come back if he's not going to play week in, week out? I'm not sure. I've heard little rumours that he might start Saturday. Not sure.
Okay, are you like? I see a slide.
I
As
don't
you
know.
say, he's gonna be our first choice.
Yeah. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote
Guys
me
who
on
are
it.
listening to this, I guess you heard what Nick just said. Do select Henderson for your fantasy Premier League. He's gonna start.
So I'm not sure, but both.
Yeah.
I mean, Man United have always been blessed to have great goalkeepers with Pete,
Yes.
Raymond. You can go on, Van der Sar, De Gea, unbelievable keeper, great servant. And now we've got Henderson coming in. He's young, he's hungry. It's going to be a great battle, and they've got Romario as well. So I've got three top goalkeepers. So there's going to be two keepers that are going to be upset. So I'm not sure. What you tell me? What do you think?
So I was speaking to
Who do you
Andy.
think will start?
Yeah, so I was speaking to Andy the other day, and we asked him the same question. Now he said that signing, giving him another contract, Dean Henderson, means that the club wants to look at him, and this might mean that De Gea. This is completely quote unquote okay. Like, this is not my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter. But De Gea might have a last go at the club. But if he repeats the mistake, because last season I think we conceded like 3-4 goals because of the mistakes he's made.
Yeah,
And-
a little bit inconsistent. Yeah, he did make he made a lot of errors last year.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So yes, absolutely. Like, De Gea has been one of the biggest servants since Sir Alex left. He has picked this team. He has pulled it through thick and thin. But I think De Gea, if this is the last season, if he's not performing at his peak, then Henderson is gonna grab that number one job.
There has to be a change. There has to be a change. But De Gea will know that. He'll know that Henderson's come in. So
Yeah. Competition gonna be there.
push him. Yeah. So he knows he's got to be at his top of his game, because if De Gea starts a little bit ropey, costs a few goals, I'm sure Dean Henderson will be knocking on that door saying, "I've got to play. I need to play. Why am I not playing?" That's what I'd be doing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Absolutely.
it's going to be an interesting one Saturday. Can't wait to see the lineup.
Wow. And it is like, this is how Man United should be. Like, for every position, on every position, yeah, there should be one player who would be
Competition.
starting, and the other one, the other one would be saying that, okay, asking questions. The manager has to stay awake. That okay, if he's not playing well, the other one might ask questions. Why do you think that we are not actually thinking about building the squad? Like you said, the 98-99 squad was stronger, but this year the management, is there something about the policy that has changed, or do you think it's just the COVID market? Because of that, it's the inflation, and we cannot actually financially handle that.
Financially, can definitely handle it, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
It's about bringing the right players in, and it's also about bringing the right players through from the youth teams, from the 23s, etc. Because there's a lot of good young players at the club as well. So, yeah, and it's about if we're going into the market, it's about getting the right place for the club, that super club, that and they go back to the DNA that fit into the club's DNA. If them players aren't available, there's no point just going wasting money on a player that's not gonna suit the club. There's just no point. So a little bit of patience still needed from the fans. When the right players come available, I'm sure Ollie's going to go and get them. And when the right players are ready from the youth teams, I'm sure he's going to start introducing them to the squad. Sure. Just a little bit of patience. I know it's frustrating, but it is what it is. It's a rebuild, isn't it? It can't happen overnight unless you're Man City and you've got billions of pounds to throw at £50 million left and right backs.
So, Nick, according to you,
I think it'd be a good season. Definitely win a trophy. Whichever trophy it will be, we'll definitely win a trophy this year for me. It's going to be an interesting season. That's got to start well, but we've got to start well.
I'm marking the words though. Let me just write them down. We're definitely going to win trophies. If we're winning, I'm going to tag you again and tweet it out. Nirav, over to you.
So Nick, who's actually, I wanted to ask you this. So who's been your player of the year previous season? According to you, who should be the player of the season for United?
The best player last season.
Oh, best player last season.
Yeah.
Well, for me, even though I think got to go Fernandes. Bruno.
Such a short time and such an impact.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He came in and was just a massive inspiration, wasn't he? He dragged all the players up, all the players were a bit down a bit, and he lifted the whole team, squad, and the club and the fans, for that matter. So for me, I'll go with Bruno over here. I think he's absolute brilliant signing. I think he's going to be a key figure this year. Definitely.
Yeah, Nick, I'm getting a question here from one of the viewers. Okay, this is a very unusual one.
How many viewers have we got?
I don't know. I cannot. I'm just on the Zoom call. The guys are handling the broadcast. I don't know. Like Yapstam, how was Yapstam the man?
Yeah. Yapstam broke my toe in training. I saved one of his shots. Honestly, right. This was before we went to. I was going to be sub in a Champions League qualifier against Lodz. So spelled Lodz. I think from Russia. I think for some reason we were in the qualifiers. It was 2 legs, and we were training the day before, doing a shooting session. And Yapsam, Raymond was Pete was playing. Raymond was injured, so I was going. We're doing a shooting session, and I saved his shot, and that broke me big toe, so I couldn't go.
Oh.
But, I was good to I was good to because there was a nice win bonus on it as well.
No.
Actually, there's a reason why Sir Alex has said in 2 different books that selling Yapstam was the biggest mistake of his career. Managing.
Say that again.
Sir Alex has gone on record to say that Yapstam was the biggest mistake of his career. What do you think about that?
That's Sir Alex's opinion. For me, as a player to play with and train with, he was phenomenal. Did you see him when he played the
selling? Nick, Sir Alex said selling Yapstam was the biggest mistake of his career.
That's just Sir Alex's. That's his opinion. My opinion is he was a great player, strong, another winner, big character. Did you see him playing the the game last year against Bayern Munich?
Yeah, against Bayern Munich.
I did.
Did you see him?
I did. You can
not change
one.
Not change one bit. So a winner, an out-and-out winner. I don't know what went. I actually don't know what went on between Yap and Sir Alex. I've no idea what went on, but they must have had a fallout.
No, I think what Nirav said, that I think his audio is a bit dimmed out. I think he said that Sir Alex said that selling Yapstam was the biggest mistake of his career. Selling him.
Oh, right.
That is more.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we're speaking about Sir Alex, since we're speaking about Sir Alex, I really wanted to know this. Like after winning the treble, like Sir Alex walking in, who actually, like opened the champagne bottle and made him bathe in that? Who actually did that? Or did you guys do it at all?
I think the champagne bottles were already open before he walked in, to be fair. It was just unbelievable that. I don't really remember a lot of it, to be honest with you, but it was.
I understand that.
Yeah, it was
It's been a long. It's been very long. 20 years.
No. You're getting it wrong. You're getting it all wrong. You're getting it all wrong. Doesn't remember it for a particular reason, Nick.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It was a treble. Yeah.
No, Nirav, you're just too kid. You're just a kid. See. Anyway.
Actually, I was bald that year.
Okay. Nick, see, a guy was born on 99. We have a generational player with us. We have a generational kid. So now let's get back to the serious stuff. Match goal prediction. Anything about the match we're going to face against Crystal Palace, and what should be the preferred lineup? How should the midfielders actually line up against Crystal Palace? What do you think?
What formation-wise?
Yeah.
I don't think we should change much from last year, to be honest. Keep more or less the same shape. Just play with a bit more pace, a bit more assertiveness. Bit pressing in high positions. If you lose the ball, get it back quick as you can. Just a bit more pace and a bit more aggression, and everything will be fine. I've got no worries about that game on Saturday, none at all. 3 or 4-0 or more.
3 or 4-0 or more. This is 2020 we're talking about, Nick. It's still 2020. You need to understand that.
Easy 3 points.
Easy 3 points into the bag. Okay.
It should be easy 3 points.
Okay. I'm going to remember these. And so I think we are running out of time.
No problem.
And it's very late in the morning. I hope we win the match, and I hope to get you again live, and we will celebrate. We'll celebrate together.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'll text you when they win 3 or 4-0.
Yes, that is on.
I told you so.
Nick, a small message. See, this Kolhapur, these guys are really excited to meet you. These guys are really buzzing throughout the day to meet you. A small message for Kolhapur and a small message for Kolkata.
Small message from me to
us, to the fans of Manchester United, about the season we're going to start.
Just be patient. Trust in what all he's doing. He's at the wheel, and trust the process, and he knows exactly what's going on. So it's going to be a good season.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you so much for joining us. It was great having you. Glory, Man United. And a small request to the viewers who are watching this: please head to the subscribe button and slam that button. Please do that. We really need that. And
press the button.
Do it. Where's the button? Press the button. Thank you so much, Nick, for joining us. Good. See ya.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
कर दो